top-ranked Novak Djokovic has earned many accolades in an illustrious career that has produced 17 Grand Slam singles titles. He has been praised as a champion, a Serbian national treasure, an ambassador for the game, a philanthropist and a spiritual seeker. Djokovic now will also be known as a cautionary tale following the collapse of his Adria Tour after a number of players, including himself, tested positive for COVID-19. The four-city tour, conceived and promoted by Djokovic, crashed prematurely Sunday, before the final of the second leg in Zadar, Croatia, after drawing criticism for the apparent lack of coronavirus protocols, including those recommended by most medical experts during the worldwide pandemic. Djokovic made his test results public on Tuesday in a statement on his website and social media. "The moment we arrived in Belgrade we went to be tested," Djokovic wrote. "My result is positive, just as Jelina's, Djokovic's wife, while the results of our children are negative. Everything we did in the past month, we did with a pure heart and sincere intentions. Our tournament meant to unite and share a message of solidarity and compassion throughout the region." The other players who tested positive after 2 weeks on the Adria Tour include ATP No. 19 Grigor Dimitrov, No. 33 Borna Coric and 34-year-old Viktor Troicki. In addition, Dimitrov's coach, Christian Groh, and Djokovic's fitness coach, Marco Panicki, tested positive. The reaction to the flurry of positive tests was swift. Nick Kyrgios, the Australian star who has been a skeptic of various plans to restart tennis, wrote on Twitter, "Boneheaded decision to go ahead with the exhibition, speedy recovery fellas, but that's what happens when you disregard all protocols. This is not a joke." Other tennis constituents were equally critical. One former coach of Grand Slam champions who asked not to be identified told ESPN, "The big question in my mind is, was this ignorance or arrogance on the part of Djokovic? It's a valid question, and perhaps it was a little bit of both." Djokovic's responsibility is tempered by the fact that Serbian and Croatian officials, buoyed by the lack of a major coronavirus outbreak in their nations, recently lifted all social distancing restrictions. That opened the door for Djokovic to put together his tour with little or no safeguards. Djokovic, who is also president of the ATP Player Council, has recently been the subject of considerable criticism owing to his attitudes and actions regarding COVID-19. Noah Rubin, a journeyman who has become an advocate for lower-ranked players, called out Djokovic for playing soccer with fellow Adria Tour participants while the ATP was conducting an informational teleconference with the entire body of players, including plans to restart play under the safest conditions possible.